Do you think something like emotions could spark more like a business transaction?
Wow, I'm a business transaction.
I'm talking
now.
about you will never be a game. If he came twice, he's gonna come.
Wait a minute. These two are still fighting over this Vyno case. Hey, Mata. This Mata is loud. Hey, so currently I feel like GASH1 is super jealous. Like, you know, when things like this happen, you get to know how you feel about somebody. I'm very happy. I am very, very happy something like this is happening. In fact, this is me here complaining about Lawrence giving them a subtle jab, and this small fight is coming out. What if he had given them a heavy jab? I mean, all hell would have broken loose by now. Okay, guys. So there's a tension. There's tension, little tension in the house, but the tension is like a couple tension. What I want to do right now is to just look around the house. So if these guys are having it this hot, not really hot, warm, let's check around the house to see if any other person is feeling this jab from yesterday, and of course anticipating the conspiracy thing that is going on. Okay, before I share that, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe right now. Click on the red subscribe button, click on the notification bell. Guys, let's just go to this conversation that just happened, today. Let's just look around.
When it's snake park, I know how to be a snake too. Yeah, bro.
So Tools was clearly saying that he can be a snake when he wants to be a snake. And Terry also told these guys that GASH1 is one person she believes is very fake in the house. This is not the first time she's saying it. She said it multiple times. Let's move to the next conversation. Now, this is Vyno and Themba, and I don't know if it's... Oh, anyway, we just found Vyno telling Themba that his girl, Terry, has self-confidence. Guys, I'm just doing this because we know there should be some tension in the house. So guys, literally from this conversation we can actually tell that there's subtle tension in the house, but the big tension is really coming from GASH1 and Yoli, and I'm very excited that it has gotten to this level. Yes, for GASH1 to react like that, for him to say, you need to pay attention to what Vyno is saying. If he comes next time, make sure you know what he says to you and all that. I just feel like this guy is just jealous, and he's very sweet. So anyways, this is a situationship that is happening currently on Monday afternoon. This is like 2 p.m. and this is the review of what I saw in the house. I decided to just come and show you guys what's up. So there's just little conversation going on. Yoli and GASH1, and Yoli is like, he's giving Gash like a stand on, you have to be very careful with how you're dealing with me. I'm not a game, even if you're telling us the game is this and that. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I think I agree with Yoli on this term. GASH1 is always so conscious about the game. He's always talking about the game. I think this guy needs to take a chill pill and just calm down. I mean, this is why he's going to be on the chopping board this week. I don't know, but I know there's a lot of conspiracies. There's a lot of conversation going on about GASH1 and Yoli. I don't know, but these two couples, they are on the chopping board, if you ask me. So in the house we actually have this conversation going on. I think Vyno is actually a bit tense because we see him talking to Themba. He's acting all cool. He's saying Terry has high level of self-confidence. I don't know why. Maybe Terry has not seen anything. Maybe Terry does not understand what is happening, because last night, even though GASH1 said that Terry went to bed early, I checked their bed. They were still together, cool, no conversation on whatever Lawrence said. But I know deep down, Vyno is feeling the heat. I know deep down, because when he was actually having this conversation with Themba, I was like, okay, yeah, he's feeling the heat a bit. He just feels like, okay, this is a game, guys. This is a game. Lawrence didn't even do it well. I would have done it better. Like, I would have teach you guys better. So we'll just see him say, okay, he's a game and all that. He just says, Terry, she has self-confidence and all that. And I'm like, you see, is this Vyno loses Terry? I swear he deserves to be given like 24 lashes of the cane, because that babe is hot, smart, intelligent, hardworking, and should be every guy's kind of woman. But anyways, away from Vyno and Themba's gist, we actually saw Tools, Terry, and Libo have a conversation about GASH1, and they were like, this guy is too fake, this guy is too fake, this guy is too fake, strategy up and down. So there's no tension. If you ask me, this is not tension enough for me, for what I'm expecting to see. You guys are going to be opening, they're going to ring this bell very soon. The conspiracy bell isn't going to be wrong. Of course, this thing should happen. Is this thing going to happen today? I don't know, again, I think I'm a bit confused. But I'm looking forward to see a bigger. Let's understand what's going to happen now, because we're not seeing any tension from this housemate. We're not seeing the circles. Oko is a bit on the calm side. She's very quiet, maybe because of the breakup saga with Libo. Like, the house is just dry, if you ask me. Very, very dry, and I want some fire. Like, I want some fire. Can there be some fire in this house? Let's just, I'm tired of this boring house, I beg. So I'm looking forward to conspiracy to see what's going to happen in the nomination. Monday nomination is going to be hot. It's going to be hot. I'm going to be back here to tell you guys the gist on it. I love Mondays because this is when we know who is playing a game and who is not. Some of the housemates are looking forward to the hit. Me, I'm looking forward to the nomination. So whatever, I'm going to keep you guys posted on what's going on. But the current situation is that there's been so much heat between Yoli and GASH1, and Yoli has said it that everything is going to start working on her terms, that she has allowed GASH1 to do his thing, play his game. Right now, she's about to play her own game. So he has to take a chill pill while she handles some of the things that needs to get handled. She says she doesn't like the way that GASH1 is playing the game, that it looks like she's a pawn in the game. Whatever, this relationship, I don't know. I know they look cool. I know they are going to. I know they're going to fix it, because I heard GASH1 telling Yoli to calm down, baby girl. It's not like that already. But anyways, I think that's a situationship. When I look at the nomination, I'm very sure that GASH1 is going to be on the nomination hot seat this week. Very sure. Yoli, I think so too. But my biggest question is, why is Terry not reacting to the Vyno thing? Doesn't she understand what's happening? Is she just trying to intelligently ignore that side of the conversation? Guys, let me know what you think about this Vyno, Terry, Yoli, and GASH1 conversation that I've been having. I've shared multiple videos already on it. So, guys, literally, the conversation that is really going wild in the house right now is a conversation between Yoli and GASH1, and Yoli is actually very upset with GASH1, and I think her reasons for getting angry with GASH1 is very, very valid, because I mean, Yoli always confides in GASH1 about everything, right? And when Vyno approached Yoli, GASH1 was the first person that she told about it. So me, I was even looking like at GASH1 like, why are you acting like you don't even know what's going on? Because I remember when he was having a conversation with Norman, and Norman was like, do you know the person? He was saying Libo instead of Vyno. He said it can't be Vyno, and he knows it's Vyno. He knows Vyno has been the one approaching his girl. My problem is, what's wrong with this GASH1? So at the end of the day, guys, what happened is GASH1 actually approached Vyno about how, like, why he actually advanced Yoli. I didn't watch that, but from this fight that I've been seeing, that I've been watching on and I've been trying to understand, I don't know if the cameras showed us when GASH1 actually confronted Vyno. But the gist right now is that Yoli is very upset that GASH1 confronted Vyno over, you know, that love advance, that interest advance, that relationship kind of thing.
Okay, but one thing you should understand is that you can't avoid him.
I absolutely can. I haven't seen him for the past 3 hours.
And I mean, Tato and Norman, you know, these guys are at the circle. They are the two besties, the two couples now. They are the conspiracy clique. In fact, I'm very sure they are going to be going to that conspiracy circle, conspiracy, whatever, together to nominate the other housemates. Why the other housemates are going to be nominating them. Hey, this show is going to be very loud very soon. So Yoli is really upset. And see, I don't know if you've had this in your relationship before. I think she has every reason to be upset. I personally will be very upset. That was what kind of rubbish. This one is see finish. Like, why would you go and confront the guy? Just take it in. I mean, we know this thing is happening. Just take it. I mean, Yoli is very smart, if you ask, because when Lawrence asked that, she carefully avoided that question by saying, Lawrence, you have a nice jacket on. I mean, she's very smart. She's very matured, if you ask me. I think GASH1 too is a bit matured. He's mature though, but I just feel like his feelings got the best of him. I think he's really into this Yoli babe, but he doesn't even know it. You know, when things like this happen, that's when you get to understand how you really feel about somebody. So guys, what do you have to say about this Yoli and GASH1 thing? Do you really think that what GASH1 did is justified? What do you think? I want to know, if you were the one, would you confront Vyno? You know, I love the fact that he confronted Vyno, because this is the reason why GASH1 actually confronted Vyno. He was like, when they were having the midnight conversation, the question is, how many times has he been there? I think Yoli said they had have conversations about 4 times. He had made advances at her twice. So he's like, if you can come the second time, you'll come the third time, and maybe the 4th time, and maybe the 5th time, and maybe you might just say yes. So I feel that is
GASH1's fear, and that is why he has decided to just walk up to Vyno and say, you know what, this is my girl, stay away, stay away. I bet GASH1, I like that, but it's just going to make this whole thing more interesting. I think we're beginning to see a little of the fights that I've been looking forward to seeing. I mean, we want more of it. This is what makes the show very real, like very real. This is real time story. This is the kind of things that happens to us. A lot of you watching, you've done things like this before. Don't come here and criticize and act like you're holier than thou. If I were a GASH1, yes, I would confront Vyno and say, come, what's your problem? You have a serious girl. Why are you not concentrating on Terry? Why are you coming to this one that I have? You know? So because GASH1 was like, Vyno was saying, a lot of girls in the house like me. Like that guy, I beg, he has to do with his ego. I think I'm tired of him. I've spoken about Vyno too much. I don't want to talk about this again. Guys, I'll see you all in the next video. For now, this is all I have to say about the GASH1, Yoli, Vyno, and Terry saga. We look forward to the conspiracy. We look forward to the arena games, the HOA challenge. We look forward to the nominations. Guys, I'll be back here with more updates on what's up in the big Bbmzansi mansion. Stay tuned. Be here. You don't want to miss out on any of my updates. See you soon.